Trap music is one of the most well-known subgenres of hip-hop. As it's gone and evolved over the years, we've definitely seen the originators look at it and question the marginalization of this subgenre. It went from being about selling drugs, trying to capitalize off of people's stupidity, turning into just people being stupid. I mean, if I have to be blunt with everyone, a lot of the trap music that comes out nowadays is not even close to what it used to be. I listened to Quavo's album today and it was just god-awful. How is this the new trap music? How is this what we're supposed to wake up in the morning and be like, you know what, I'm going to blast this on my way to work because this motivates me to make the money that he was talking about in the music. That's what trap music was about when it started. If people didn't have any affiliation to it, and people actually saw the motivation inside of it to make themselves a better person, it wasn't just about them selling drugs, they were telling a story. They're trying to let you know what's going on inside of their mind when they were back in the trap house. And now that they've escaped it, they want to let you know their story. You could either be a success story, you could be one of those few people that end up having a decent drug cartel movement, or you could capitalize off of their storytelling and keep yourself moving forward. That's one of the things that T.I. has always brought to the table when it comes to his music. And as he's seen his baby become spread and almost inbred at this point, he has to come back and claim where he put his flag down and let everyone know that he is not messing around. His last few efforts have not really been that great. They're just here and there. The one effort that he had that was politically charged called Us or Else was very good, but it didn't have that staying power of an album. It was only an EP. Now with Dimetrap coming out, this album is a very solid effort. It's front to back a trap music album. It starts off with a very heartfelt song talking to the fans about, yeah, I've done some things in the past and I've definitely messed up and I almost destroyed my entire marriage, but I gotta keep going. I gotta keep making music. And I've done some things to fix myself in the process. I want to be a better man. That's what it's about. But then he directly goes into the trap music on track 2. Laugh at Him is a very good way to introduce the fans to T.I.'s versatility on a track. I've seen this man rap double time before, and he does very well with it. He could keep up with Tech 9 and even Ritz. He could keep up with a lot of fast spitters. Does he do it that often? No. You don't need to show off every song. He does it every once in a while to let everyone know, I'm still the king of the South. That is what T.I. does with this album. He shows that he's the king of the South. Big Ol' Drip is that jazz influence that was used a lot in trap music when it first started the wave back in the early 2000s and as it wandered off in the late 2000s. There's another really good song on here with Anderson .Paak called At Least I Know, and that huge hip-hop and jazz and blues that they have, that meshing of styles, is something that Anderson .Paak is so well known for. And even though he can go into a booth and spit a verse, he can also sing very soulfully. That gruff voice is almost like a higher-pitched Louis Armstrong, for this generation at least. What Can I Say is a very, very good, what can I say? It's just brush your shoulders off kind of thing. That's how T.I. sees his music. He sees his music as a way to brush his shoulders off and let everyone know of his accomplishments and also how he's gotten away with some things. It's not something that everybody would get a pat on the back for, but we all talk about it in our music every now and then. We may not have been proud of the things we've done back then, but we want to talk about them now because it made us feel good. The last song I want to talk about is one of the lead singles called Jefe, which features Meek Mill. If this is the welcoming home song for Meek Mill, welcome home, brother. You have done a fantastic job of coming back into the hip-hop scene. You have been welcomed with open arms, and T.I. has been one of your biggest pushers. Being one of the former Grand Hustle label members, it's nice to see that T.I. still has nothing but love for Meek Mill. And T.I. does not spare this track any kind of bodily fluid. He lets the blood leak on the floor. That is the big thing with this album. He lets everyone know that he is still the king of the South, and he himself is not going anywhere anytime soon. I highly recommend you guys listen to this album. That's pretty much all I have to say on it. I'm trying to get these done a little bit quicker, so if you like the shorter reviews, let me know in the comments, or let me know if you see this on Facebook. So this is episode 48 of Claws on Dimetrap. Tune in next week when I review the brand new Belly album, Immigrant. Until then, I hope you guys have a phenomenal weekend, and hopefully you guys like the new format. Stay selfish. Peace.